Hi there and welcome to today's Quentin Competent Nature of Flowers Photopea and your iPhone tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to make a cat and eye inspired by Wanda Wulz, a famous photographer, and it's basically a human face and a cat. Okay, to do this we are going to need to be in Photopea. We're going to need to have a photograph of a face, and we're going to need to have a photograph of a cat with a layer mask on it. So we're going to open the face first. So there's our face, add that, and then we're going to need to open and place the cat. So we're going to go to our photo library, find our photo of cat, and you'll see that it will come into the image. We can move it around with our finger, and then we'll need to straighten it and make it much bigger. So we get it to the right size, click in the corners and we drag it so that it's big enough. Now to make sure it's the right place, we can make it slightly see-through by clicking on the opacity, and then we can line up our image by using the move tool so that we get it exactly where we want it. And we might want to stretch it a little bit more. So we want to get the nose and the mouth lined up, the eyes lined up like so. Once we're happy with where it is lined up, we click on the layer, we add the layer mask, which is the little symbol down there. I need to do one of them. And once we have got the layer mask, which is the rectangle with a circle in it, we then go to our paintbrush, choose a soft round one, make sure it's the right kind of size up here. Once we've got that, we then start to apply our layer mask by erasing the bits that aren't the cat around the sides. So that we get all the bits that we want where we want them. And then we check that out by going back to the cat image on our layer, putting the opacity back to 100%. And we look to see what we need to change. Make sure we're on the layer mask to do the masking, and then we can add the mask to some more areas. And I always find with these things that they look more effective in black and white. So we're going to go to each layer in turn, click on the image and go to Image, Adjustments, Black and White. Click OK, and then go onto the background layer, go to Image, Adjustments, Black and White. Click OK, and then we're going to have our black and white cat and face. Now we might want to go to the Move tool and make sure we're on the top layer, maybe slightly move it, or not, as the case may be. Make it a tiny bit bigger, I think. Line it back up. With all editing, it all works when it works with your eye. You check out what you like, what you don't like. If you want to add some more bits back to it, that if you've erased too much, if you click on the layer mask, you click on the white, so you've got white down here, get to the paintbrush, you can then add bits of the cat back in. So if you haven't got enough cat bits up the top here or around the sides, you can add some more bits in. And if you've done too much, you just switch it back over to black, and then you can mask out the bits again, and that way you've got complete control over your editing. Layer masks are really effective, and a lot of people use them for most of their edits. Okay, that is basically how you're going to make a cat and face using a layer mask, 2 images in Photopea. Now, Photopea is free to use. You just go onto the internet and type in photopea.com and it will open up. And you can use it on a laptop or a tablet or a phone, etc., etc. And I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, give it a thumbs up. Leave a description below if you'd like to know any more. And see you next time. Okay, and goodbye.